Well, I've come to the end of the summer of 2018. We're waiting for 2019 now, of course, to come back in spring. Come back just before next April. Got a ticket already booked. I have to go back a bit earlier this autumn, but I'd like to stay for the mushrooms. Only had our first rain for weeks yesterday, but now I'm here for the last film in this series of this year. Let me just show you snippets from the whole summer to show you what's been achieved over this summer, hopefully quite a bit, with carving owls and planting new trees, and the garden's going well at first, and then right through to taking visits away to various places throughout this area of France and further. So here we are, summer 2018, the highlights.
That's it, now go for it. Yay! Brilliant, see? That's good. Once you get it together, you know, brilliant.
Well, you don't really need the night cam now, we can just whip out at 11 o'clock spot on, and there's... for
Et sauvage pour vous inviter à venir profiter des...
So we have the exposition at the Parquetry, and I'm happy with this little display, and I'll bring a few more in later when I've been away on my trip doing the demonstration. Of course we have vinegar and pepper and salt. Look at that lovely crispy golden batter. It's been nicking bits already.
That's
I'm going to wait for the chips, but it's hard work. We might have to nibble a little bit first.
Yeah.
There we go.
Let you judge. Woohoo! Yummy! I would definitely do it again.
I hope so.
I'd definitely do it
Because
again.
now you know what's here, you
Yeah,
know what
yeah.
to go for.
Yeah, I wish I had, if I had it to do over again, or when I come back, I will brush up a little bit on my French so that I can...
Not that it's really necessary, but it's fun for you, it's nicer for you.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
like
not
today you were-
necessary because you were always with me, except for today I was off on my
That's
own
right.
for a little bit, and you know, and I can make do. I just wish I had brushed up a little bit before I came.
People are very friendly though, aren't they, around here? You know.
Yeah, they were. When I've been out for a walk up and down the lane, you know, people have spoken to me, and it's been very nice.
Well, for me, I think I've done, so I'm going to do it really well. I love it. I love it. I think it's great. I mean, the only thing I would add is a few more greens to go on, because of the green just pulls it together. Otherwise, it's what table working outside at the lounge, which is rather nice with fresh eggs there. And the trees are coming up.
Aux en va.
Right, Dan's just picking some of the spinach because he likes to eat that raw, and he's going to make the most of the garden. He's enjoying the walnuts from the garden, and likes fresh produce, although it's a bit early yet, but lovely to see her making use of this. Well, last night for Margaret I cooked a chicken with ginger and coconut milk and all sorts of nice things. We had that with mashed potato and some asparagus. Tonight I've done moule mariniere, which I know she likes. We've got a huge family bunch, couldn't get a smaller one, so we'll work our way through this and maybe have some cold another day. And we're going to paint here today at Anne-Marie's house, hopefully, looking at these roses and lovely little scenes we have here to paint and decide what we're going to do. What are all the bottles I need? No, I'm quite happy with those there. They make a nice display of like huge water droplets on my lawn.
Michel. Oh, wow.
Moi d'abord, je suis pas pêcheur. J'ai encore quelques-heures avant d'y arriver.
Bon, il est même, il y a la bouteille quand même.
But the gardens are certainly sprouted up in these last few days. See how tall now the carrots are and the parsnips. They've overreached the spinach in there, and the peas are coming on really well. The potatoes are now flowering, which is nice. So with the runner beans just getting started. Monge 2 peas, they've really come on, and suddenly we've got lots of Monge 2 peas ready to eat here. The next day or two, start on those. I'm just videoing that, by the way, so you've got one. So this is Lisa, my long-term friend from 16 years back at least. We haven't seen each other for about 10 now, which is probably just as well. So we come around full circle, and here we are again. She speaks fluent French, Hollandaise and English and all sorts. And we have many similar interests, and so we go back a long way. So she's going to visit me for a few days, and maybe you'll come again one day, and maybe I'll go and see her again one day, but it's picking up again. It's great fun. And she's got wonderful weather. It's just about to piss down with rain.
Yeah.
The water levels have gone down slightly, so I'm just having a quick go. I've got both my worm rods today. I've got one of them, but I've had a couple of bites not already. Not connected. There we go then. This morning's catch, nothing very big. I've just lost a very nice roach here, but I'm pulling out roach by the dozen. Quite nice fish amongst them as well. As I cannot choose, I'm having 2 beers, one of
Est-ce que vous
each.
voulez des glaçons, madame? C'est bien frais? C'est comme vous voulez?
Non, ça va.
Ça va aller?
Très bien, merci. Well, I think this would be a lovely one to paint today, so we'll have a go at this in watercolours.
So we've just finished our first couple of watercolours.
Lisa's first ever, which is pretty good for a first go.
And the last?
And not at all, we're going to do much more yet, and better ones. Smile now, yes. That's it, that'll do, yeah.
Yes, there's a young boy sitting over there. Yeah. I saw.
Bonjour.
Ouais, faut aller à la campagne.
Oui, oui, oui.
C'est pas l'autoroute.
Non, mais ils font.
Il était tout
Non, thank you.
Oh, ok,
Il est
avec
parti
moi.
dans les semaines, il a lu. Non, c'est de l'acrylique, donc.
Bon, il faut que...
Moi, j'aime bien.
Now, so we've got you a nice special curry tonight. The buddleias out beautifully. Let me make a nice little display here.
You want to put them straight?
Okay, now we're having open gardens here. I have a small display. We'll see if anybody turns up. If they don't, we've tried. We don't do it again. If they do, maybe we do it again. But it's something different to try, invite people to enjoy what I'm enjoying here, as maybe you will one day as well. Today I'm doing a roast, so we've taken some broad beans from the garden. We'll also roast a few courgettes as well. So, we've got potatoes from the garden, we've got broad beans, we've got the courgette, we've got some nice lovely spinach over here, and our new carrots have just come through, so tonight's roast should be good. The garden is now finished, and I've laid the table, and we have on for the evening meal beautiful roast chicken in the oven, just sautéing the carrots, have a nice onion gravy there, spinach, broad beans in the garden, and a very nice minestrone and tomato and spicy soup there. And here in the oven, working away, is the chicken with all the chicken ready. Nice ginger carrots and the gravy and spinach in the garden and the broad beans. And we're going to start with the soup. So we have, let's keep it over there, should be right there, yeah. The soup again, okay.
There go first.
Je filme ce soir.
Vous êtes là?
There? YouTube. Tu fais mou après. Come on guys, no domestics here. Well, this is interesting and a very good sign for this water. Tiny little bass, look. So obviously they're breeding in here, which is great. Little one again, but that's good. Here, that's another little bass. And this salt of sunflowers. Only one I've seen this year.
Encore meilleur arrive gaiement dondon. La belle sera guérie, ma belle sera guérie. Quand la belle a entendu cela, elle vire pour penser l'amour qui la prend. Quand la belle a entendu cela, la belle se mit à rire.
What a beautiful morning at the end of July here. Rose is due over in a couple of days. I said I would come down here with Jane just to do a bit of fishing this morning, but unfortunately she's had a bee sting to the leg, or a wasp sting, and can't make it. Nice little silver.
De danse très populaire en Europe de l'Est.
There's a good girl. There's a good dog. Right, we're going to show the lazy way of making the dog run whilst we do a lot of exercise. Ollie, go fetch the ball, go fetch the ball, go fetch the ball. Good dog, fetch it. Fetch the ball, good dog. Come here, good girl. Come here, drop, good dog. Come here, come here, come here. Fetch the stick, fetch the stick, fetch the stick. Good dog. Good girl, come here. Good dog, come here. Good girl. Drop, good girl. Sit, come here. Sit down. Sit down. Go fetch. Good dog. Come here. Good girl. Good girl. Come here. Good dog. Sit down. Stay.
There's a white admiral there. It's beautiful to see that in my Budlier. Rosie's being very brave.
Where's that nice? Good fetch. Fetch. Get on, get on, get on. The wobbly one there, the wobbly one.
Calm, you have to watch your head.
What?
Doing peak worms after. No, peak worms. Yeah, we'll have a whole football play.
Last room to a small bream. It's the only fish we get this morning.
It's too much excitement for me.
Let's suit this. Yeah. No, and the rest. Got some earrings for Rosie and a hat. Where's your hat? This is the sort of scene that I can bring you to paint in my courses. And isn't this just gorgeous? Little boat in the distance there, look, coming down. This is Rosie's backside in a beautiful view.
No, Sebastian.
That's
That's where you were just now over there.
We have a full English breakfast at Renauchat. That's what my guests get.
The expert, she's very brave doing this because most ladies won't do that. Yeah, brilliant.
We do lots of crabbing.
Oh well. Take the rod down and now pull him up. That's it, otherwise you just...
Tiddler, isn't it?
Yeah, well, yeah, and that gave you enough trouble, didn't it? So imagine what's it going to be like with a big one. You just lay the rod down now. Slide them right underneath. That's the way, and tilt it towards us. Correct. Yeah, that's right.
Oh no.
That's the way, girl, that's it. More towards its head. There you go, that's enough. Whoa, keep down. As you can see, Rosie is posing for Susan Valadon, who's just painting a portrait here. Yeah. While I'm on this little walk with Rosie, I just want to talk about the sticks I've got here. This is a shepherd's crook I made about 6 years ago. And somebody recently on the only film I've made of stick making, and I don't teach stick making, I just did a film showing how I do things, that's all. Made a comment about, I can't possibly be telling the truth, the sticks would never work like that, they won't last. One of my main sticks has been with me 15, 20 years, this one's been with me 6 years. And you see I use it quite constantly here and around the woodlands. I've never had a stick break on me yet that I've made in the way I make them. You take your own choice, you can make them in other people's ways. I've just shown you a way to make sticks on one of the films, which is very simple, and I just say generally for me it works, and I say the tops have never fallen off, and I've been stumbling around in woodland now for all of these years, and how many people can say they've got sticks that have lasted over 20 years? Today we're at the animal market at Dunlop-Palestel, once a year. Finding blackberries. It's one of the most beautiful places in the world, I think. He goes for a swim again.
Merci, c'est moi qui vous remercie.
C'est nous aussi, vous nous avez accueillis royalement.
Sorry?
He's giving you a tussle.
You're not kidding.
Oh, that's a lovely fish.
You're not kidding.
Well done.
I'll tell you what I did in a minute.
Then you can enjoy. Yes. Oh, beautiful, yes. Oh.
Well done, thank you.
You're welcome, my friend.
Well done, Peter.
Hey, well done, my friend. Hey, look at the camera at this one then. Wow, that's got to be nigh on £10. 10 or 12
Beautiful
pound.
fish, beautiful fish.
Yeah, let's put him on the mat.
Right.
That's the best for ages. They're always big as that fish we saw yesterday, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, that's beautiful. Well done. That's your fish of the week, I think. That is a lovely fish. You're proud of that one for your holiday.
Yes.
That's made the week. I mean, you don't get anything else now. You.
No, I was to say, I don't get another thing.
You'll be pleased to see that. And he's so carefully now, and we'll just photograph that. Get him.
He's got something on his tail as well.
Yeah, get him right up. He's a good 10, isn't it?
Easily.
And vegetables used as colours amongst the flowers. Well spaced out to facilitate weeding. Run of beans here. Well, now I finished that painting and we're back. I have to do some gardening. You can see I've got all of these hostas to put in here. And at the other end of the garden I brought some rhododendrons as well for my painting in the future, and I'm going to put them. I have an orange one there, and a pink one to go there, and a deep purple one there, and a red one in the distance over there, and a pink and a purple there, and an orange down here. So I hope that from here I have different paintings to do as I look through in the years to come. I'm just going to put Jackie in because it is the painting for him. Superbe, hein? Un bon cadeau pour toi.
J'en suis persuadé, Peter.
Well, that's it, finished now, and I'm going to pack up my stuff and get ready to go back. It's been a wonderful time, and hopefully we'll be back next year. Here and there could make all the difference. I just need to find these. I think I'm almost there. Some things can happen fairly quickly. Yep, I don't think I can do much more than that with this painting. Well, I'm not really sure, but it was fun to do, and it's pushed me for an hour or so. So, we'll give it a signature. Well, there we are. Back to the scene. It's a bit dark against this light, but rather fun.
reason about this blue water, you know. It's just in Massif Central, where it is a granitic place, you have, you know, plenty of rain, of water, and they go through the mountain and arrive here, and we think the color is coming from the granitic place in Massif Central. That's all. So it's a geologic explanation.
I prefer the previous, the romantic coast. And see if we can find some nice scenes there. I could certainly paint here. So off we go again. Carp of my life, this one I've been waiting for. Brilliant. Have you got him? No, you haven't got him yet. No, you have. That's it. Now you got him. Yeah, I need a bigger net. He's not in the net yet. Yeah.
Beauty.
You're struggling with that.
You little beauty.
Well, how do we get hold of him now? Yeah. Well, he's my biggest ever carp so far. Just out this morning. I'm going to weigh this in a minute, but what a beautiful fish. Well, actually, my scales were shipped. We've got my mate's scales here, and these are much better, 22.5 pounds. So my biggest ever, even better carp. That is fantastic. I'm a chuffed man. Last day of my fishing here in France. The next one, he's going to catch a 40-pounder. Get the butt back in. Thank you very much. Yeah.